What's up guys, welcome back to the Sound Design channel. My name is La and today we're going to look at making a really beautiful pad inside of DIVA. So let's have a look. Yeah, really nice, almost cinematic kind of sounding pad. Has a lot of life to it. So yeah, let's open up DIVA and begin. I'll just duplicate this channel actually, because we're just going to keep the MIDI. But yeah, let's go to the actual sound. So we open up DIVA here and we're just going to reset DIVA. But first I'll just show you where the pack, the sound has come from. It's come from the Organica pack, and it's this beautiful Beast 2. Really nice sound. And yeah, I'm going to try and show you how to do this all from scratch. It might sound a little bit different, as I want to show you how you can kind of adapt it to your own sound and what you might do with it. So let's reset it. We'll just go to a template and we'll go from, Rev 1, MS Rev 1. So what we want to do is just look over here at the voicing. Oh, and also just bring the cutoff down. But we'll look over here at the voicing, and all we want is a noise oscillator. So on oscillator 1, and then a sawtooth. So for the noise oscillator, we'll have it around here, and then the sawtooth all the way across. For the noise oscillator, we have that on the highest octave, so it's nice and bright. And we'll leave this on the octave as it is, but we're going to transpose the whole thing down. And just before we hear it, because it might sound a little bit loud, let's see. Oh no, yeah, we're all good. Okay, cool. We want to just change some of these modules around. So we'll just change this to feedback, and we'll change this to cascade. So these are just based off real analog synths. So this is based off a Korg synth, I believe. And then wherever you see these kind of knobs on DIVA, that's for Moog synths. And these are based off like the Juno series, I believe. So yeah, what we want to do with the filter is we're going to change this to envelope 1. Engage it a little bit, and so this is going to introduce the sound and bring it in, and we want this kind of pad feeling, so we're going to bring this attack so it's slow. Whenever you're making a pad, you usually want like a pretty slow attack, not always, but sometimes, because it gives it that nice evolving feeling. I think we want a little bit of sustain. I'm gonna have to check. I think, yeah, we want a bit of sustain so it stays there, and a bit of release as well. Yeah, so something like that, a little bit of a less decay. So it's going to start and then it will dip down in volume quite quickly. And so with the LFO, what we want to do is engage it. And what we're going to do down here on the LFO section is we're going to make it so that the LFO2 gets triggered. The rate of the LFO gets triggered by envelope 2, which we're also going to modify as well. So right now we've got this sound, which has got this LFO happening, but it's got this kind of shape here and this timing here. That's not what we want. We want this saw down, polarity on. And we're going to put this on sync, and then we're going to put it on half notes dotted, wherever that is. Here it is. Okay, and so now what we want to do is just modify the rate. I think it's all the way over. Yeah, all the way over. And there's a bit of delay as well until it happens. So right now there's not much magic happening, but if we just engage this attack here, so essentially it's going to slowly trickle in and slowly increase in speed. Yeah, nice. And we want a little bit of sustain. Oh, do we want sustain? Yeah, we want sustain, but we want no decay. And a bit of release here. So you hear it's kind of like trickling off at the end. That's because it's got a little bit of a release here. It's sustaining a bit, so it's staying, but then it does fade off eventually. Yeah, nice. So what we want now is just a little bit of reverb. And the amount of reverb that you add depends on like what you're using this sound for. If it's like a main lead, you might not want it to be really washed out. But a nice bit of size on this is going to make it sound really epic and big. On this preset, there's two reverbs, but for me, I like it with a bit of delay on, just for the end parts of the sound. When it picks up in volume and intensity, it's going to delay as well. It's going to sound really big. you get that nice. Oh, it's missing something. I'm not sure what it is. Let me just have a double check. I think it's just playing around with these envelopes essentially. So so most of the action or most of the movement in the sound is coming from the LFO2, not from the envelope 1. So the thing that's opening the sound up essentially is just the LFO2. There's a little bit of this envelope 1. So that's what you want to kind of concentrate on, because that's where that nice movement comes in. It feels really lively and organic. Just see if there's anything else that we are missing. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, a little bit of key tracking. So it's going to open up more actually which this is actually quite an important bit of the sound. So as I play higher on the keyboard, it's going to intensify the envelope and make it louder and more intense, or stronger. But yeah, that's really nice. And there we go. That is the sound. It's kind of simple in nature once you understand like the LFO thing. So just to try and explain it, the rate of this LFO, or we'll start with the shape. So the shape of the LFO is a saw down. So it's got this kind of like this saw shape here. And because of the rigid edge in the saw, it's what's giving it that ding, 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 rather than it being like a swelling effect like this. You can hear it's a little bit smoother with that triangle, and it'd be even smoother with a sine wave. But we want that like kind of rhythmical. I actually quite like it not being so low down. I think I'm going to move that up a bit. Yeah, it's a lot prettier. So yeah, what's happening is that we've got that saw shape, and it's on kind of a slow rate to begin with, but because of rates being modified by envelope 2, we're telling the envelope 2 to slowly increase, so in intensity, or it could be in volume, but it's slowly building up, then it dies off really quickly because of the decay, but it does sustain a little bit afterwards. And then there's just a little bit of release, so when we let go of the keys, the LFO will keep trickling just a little bit. And then we're just getting it to be manipulated by the key tracking. So yeah, it's a really, really cool sound. I hope this was helpful. Again, it's taken from the, if we go back to this one, taken from the Organica pack through PML. I highly, highly recommend that you get this pack if you're thinking about getting just one pack from PML. This is a really, really good pack. I've been using it a lot. The drums are really nice. There's some really cool stuff in there. And then the DIVA presets are just like really unique. And I've been using them a lot as well. So yeah, that's it guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you want me to cover anything in specific, just let me know in the comments and I'll try and get to it when I can. And make sure that you like the video as well and subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on any more of our content. Thank you very much guys. I'll catch you in the next video.